Today I'm going to show you guys how to mold down short length hair. So before you guys are able to go in with the style and finish with shorter length hair, we want to manipulate that hair into the direction in which we want it to lay. So I'm going to go through a few things with you guys just to show you what I do on myself as well as my guests when I am in the salon. A few key products that we're going to need today is going to be our sculpting foam. I absolutely love sculpting foam. It is a conditioning agent for us and also has a little bit of memory. And then foam and pomade, which is my absolute favorite. But we have to be extremely careful when using foam and pomade because it can be quite slippery and give you that really greasy end results that we do not want. So we want to make sure that we're using it in moderation. Then we want to have some sets of combs depending on density as well as formation and texture. Using these in combination to get that tension that we need to lay that hair down and place it where it needs to be placed. And then we're going to use our styling strips here. So these are not like our regular white ones that we normally have. They are extremely durable for the type of wrap that we're going to do today. So I'm super excited. This is what it looks like now, and I'm gonna take this off so you guys can see what's up under here. Don't be scared, it may jump at you, but it's gonna get tamed a little bit. Woo, child. This is what this looks like before. Okay, so we're gonna go through molding, talk about some key points, and then you guys will be able to do this for yourself, for your own guest. All right. Alrighty, good friends. So what I first want to do is go ahead and get my strips out of the box because once we start working with the product, it's going to be on our hands and we want to make sure that we are able to get our wraps without getting a whole bunch of product on them. So I'm going to use 2 wraps today. They are extremely long, durable, and they stretch really, really well. So I'm going to be able to really put that tension that is needed on my hair so that it lays down. I want to start by just identifying where my part wants to live. And I'm going to do a style part on the left side. So I'm just going to make my part about right here. And it's really key when you guys are doing any type of molding that you identify where it is you want this hair to live, because once it's molded, it's not going back. So for instance, if I wanted all of this to lay this way, if I molded it the opposite way, it would not come back to this way. I would need to go ahead and shampoo and condition my hair again and then remold it the correct way. So really identify with your guests what it is the end result is so you can be efficient in your molding. So I want to just detangle everything in the direction in which I want it to go. So key things are identifying what's going to be my end result. So I am going to press out the top of my hair, which means I don't want a ton of product on the top of my hair. Where I really want that product to live is underneath where the shorter areas are so that it really lays down and conforms to my head shape. So I'm going to start with the sculpting foam first. I'm just going to give myself about half a handful, so about this. I'm just going to start again underneath, working my way around, and then slowly just putting some towards the end. I again don't want too much product because I'm going to press it, and I don't want all of that product on my hair to make it lay down or be greasy. Then I'm going to come in with my foam and pomade. So I'm going to do about a quarter size. Remember I said that this product could be extremely greasy, so you want to make sure that you're doing it in moderation. So I'm just going to emulsify it in my hands, and then I'm again going to come right here around the back and the sides and just really make sure that you guys see that product there. I don't have to have products up here because what's going to happen is when I start to comb it, it's going to transfer from here to here. So I really just want to make sure that my edges are really good to go, as well as my back and my sides. So the really key thing about molding for myself and what we're working with right now is that I don't have a relaxer on majority of my hair, so that means that it's going to be likely to revert back to curly if I don't move fast enough. So keeping in mind that you guys do want to take your time, but you also want to be very intentional because it will revert back really, really fast before I have time to really just put my strips on and have it lay down. So I'm going to start right here on the side. I'm going to use my smaller teeth comb because I need now tension to make everything lay flat. So I'm just just gonna start here, and I'm gonna use both hands so I create that tension to allow it to stay down. So you're gonna need both of your hands to make this work. Okay? So as you guys can see, it's starting to lay flat, but if I spend too much time here, it's gonna revert back. So what I wanna do is just go ahead and start working my way around, starting from the bottom, working my way up to the top. I even sometimes section off the back, and I just really wanna make sure that this is laid down flat before I move on. And don't forget I detangled with my detangling comb first, so that it's not so difficult. Okay, I want to come back here on the side, come here, roll this down really tight. I'm using both hands, and you can see this starts to come up already. So I'm okay for right now, but I may even have to add a little bit more product, depending on how much it lifts up. Just gonna mold this down, take this into sections here. That's to not break it here. Okay, so that's good. Lay it down, great. Lay it down, great. Lay it down, great. Good. So this side is laid down. I want to make sure that that is laid down really, really well. I'm gonna come back around the sides. Coming back around here and just kind of reiterating that tension that's needed to just stay down. So remember, you don't want to add any more product unless you just have to, because again, we still want the hair to be moving and flowing once this is complete. Okay, so everything is all molded down. So I'm going to quickly grab my strips. I'm going to start in the very back by the nape area. So I'm going to stretch it out first, come here, and then I'm going to just take this around, grab it here, so I have both of them in one hand. I'm going to take my other hand and just continue to wrap this around here towards the back. Okay, so that's one down. And then this section here is going to come back around the front, and I'm going to come up slightly to cover the area that was not covered before, okay? So look how long this is. It goes around my head a full time, and I'm still able to have some left. The product will stick to the wrap, so it will be able to stay in place while you grab the next wrap. So what I want to do now is that I know that the back is covered, I'm going to move up just ever so slightly just to make sure that that part is covered as well. Then I'm going to make sure I hit my corner here to make sure my sideburns are laid really well. I'm going to again stretch it out because you need that tension. If it's not on here good and tight, then your mold is going to revert back to whatever that formation of hair is. Once I got it on really, really good and tight, I'm just going to twist it like a rope braid around each other, and it's just going to stay. Okay, so you want it to be nice and firm. It shouldn't be super, super tight to where they get like a headache, but it should definitely be firm in order to keep everything where it needs to be. Once I am finished, which I am now, I want to go ahead and directly sit up under the dryer. So we want to go ahead and really solidify whatever formation that we're trying to create with our hair. So I'm just going to go ahead and sit up under the dryer. So that is all about molding. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to answer them for you guys. See ya. All right, good friends. So I shampooed, I molded, and then I curled and I wrapped. So now I'm going to unwrap my hair so we can see our end results. See, it's moving, it's not stiff, it has body, it is flowing. This is not how it's going to look, but this is just what I'm doing for you guys. So I'm going to unwrap it in the way that I wrapped it so that it falls beautifully. Remember, we molded it to where I have my part on this side. So you see how that hair is going to always flow back in the direction in which I molded it. So I'm not concerned about it being wrapped because that's the whole point of molding it. So here we go, good friends. I got my body, I got my volume. Super, super cute. It is not sticky. It is moving, it is shiny, it is laying down beautifully. Yes, yes, and yes.